Hi, my name is Deep. Welcome to Lumens Light and Electric video blog. In this video, we will be talking more on lighting for retail shops. For a retail shop owner or a company, for a retail company, nothing else matters apart from a happy customer. A happy customer has a more shopping, has more chance of buying the product. Not only buying the product, but making that customer to come again and again. That is what makes a happy retail customer. So for all the lighting that actually makes the difference from a good store to a bad store, lighting is one of the critical part, because that is what creates a unique buying experience to the customer. Or it is not only the one, but it is one of the most important aspect of for any retail shop owners. So we try to enhance this shopping experience to all the customers by providing good lighting. So there are two aspects for making money in retail. One is more number of sales is more profitability. Apart from that, reducing your overheads and reducing your regular consumables like lighting, the electricity cost for lighting, air conditioning, even that actually matters to the profit that our clients are having in retail. So let us break it one by one. The first part is the performance of the lighting. So there are two aspects. If it is a new store, it's the total cost of ownership has to be counted for LEDs or for CFLs or for halogens. So definitely LEDs are more expensive, but however, taken at the cost of 9.5 rupees per slab cost, and about 16 rupees per unit would be the cost of operation for a generator. Let's avoid that. Even without that, we have 9 rupees 50 paisa for kilowatt of power, and then operation time of 8 to 12 hours per day. That is the general hours of operation. And then taking these two parameters, LED is one of the finest and the most affordable solution if you take the total cost of ownership for 2 years. So let's break it, and let's see what are the product options that are available in LEDs. So otherwise in CFLs, the major the downlighter fixtures which gives the general lighting to the stores would be the typical these downlighters. These are made of these are made for CFLs, and these are the lamps that go in. So for every downlighter we see these two of them go. These are the CFL compact fluorescent lamps, and for this we have an LED options which are made at the same size. If it is a retail store, then this is how a product will come. So this is an LED downlighter. So the first option is here, a regular CFL downlighter. If it is a 2 into 18 watts, which is 36 watts plus your electronic ballast consumes about 6 watts, so which is about 42 watts altogether. So when you go for LED, you have an option to straightly get it down by 3 times, which is a 15 watt will be able to replace, at least our 15 watt will be able to replace a conventional 40 watt downlighter. So where you are observing about 60% savings in power. So that is the first option. And second option, when it is a retail and you create unique shopping experience, as we were talking earlier. So that is created by one of this very well-known culprit for the retail industry, which is the halogens. Halogens are very bright, they are very crisp, they give very nice accent lighting to the store, and that brightens up the shopper's experience. So this is one very nice product, but however this has some issues. One is the heat that it produces. It consumes 50 watts of power, whereas when you go for LED, basically they are the same size, so you don't need to change the fixtures. So this consumes about 6 watts. So theoretically there is a 44 watts of difference of per light. And when you say about a decent shop of like 300 square feet, you'll be having at least like 20 to 25 of these lamps. Each of these lamps is 50 watts, and this consumes 6 watts. Apart from that, these halogen lamps produce enormous amount of heat. And here, say for this one, if you see, this is the reflector and this is the lamp. The junction temperature in between those would be about 150 degrees, which makes the thermostat of the air conditioner will never come to that 21 degrees or 22 degrees that you preset, because these guys will be producing a lot of heat, and because of this heat exchange, your compressor will be continuously on for most of the time. But when you switch to LED, the temperature here, the junction temperatures would be less than about 45-50 degrees, so which makes it easy to cool the place, and then your thermostat will achieve the temperature what it is marked at, and thus your compressors will remain off. So there is a direct power saving of about 44 watts per light, and apart from that you have about 20% savings in your overall air conditioning bill. So that is one very good product. And then we see halogen CDMT fixtures. The CDMT is this lamp. This is a CDMT fixture. This comes in 35 and 70 watts. Even in this case, it is exactly the same amount of heat it produces. This is very hot, and the reliability is quite lesser. So in that we have an LED option. Go for 25 watts or 35 watt LED spotlight. The specifications of all the products are given in this video. Just you check the link below this video. You'll be able to get all the specifications. So here we give a standard 5-year replacement warranty. That is one of the very big advantages when you go with LED. It's more reliable, and also when you go for mass replacements like this lamp versus this lamp, the best part is you don't need to change the size of the fixture. The same fixture will remain. Either it is a double fixture like this. All you have to do is just take out this replacement lamp and go for an LED. And there won't be any lead time also, downtime also. This can be done probably overnight in some cases. And so this is one of the greatest advantage. And wherever you have tube lights, there is an option for an LED tube light. This is an LED tube light. Directly it fixes onto the wall, and this consumes about 18 watts. Reliability is very high. And when compared to a normal tube light consumes about 40 watts. So 40 is getting down by 18, so it is about 55% savings in power. Apart from the saving in power, the biggest advantage would be the life. The life is really high for all the products. That, of course, one more thing I want to tell you is every retail store is different from each other. So we do a lot of surveys. We do a lot of in-store visits also to check what are the better options. Like, we don't suggest to go for LEDs everywhere. Maybe a combination of LEDs with CFLs is one of the it gives a very good total cost of ownership for the products. So we do a lot of site visits. We visit your place, and then we check how is the lighting and what are the minimum amount of lighting that is required, and we make the store in such a way that it should be costing it should be very viable, which means the total return of the investment should be very less, and the cost of ownership when taken for 2 years or 1 year, it should be benefited when you go for LED. Apart from that, it should improve the shopper's experience and make them come back, because a returning customer is a 100% sale guarantee. So these are some of the parameters that we see. For any more information, you can contact me directly at deep@lumensledlighting.com, or you can call us at 04065 999 009. Thank you very much.